Sometimes when I'm using my iPhone and I want to share something like a photo and I can't figure out how to do it, at least not without having to jump around and tap a dozen things, I long for the old days when I could just call my neighbor from my dial-up wall phone and tell them I'm going to stop by and show them a photo I took with my Polaroid. Then I realized I just need to remember a few things about my iPhone to do this. That's what this video is all about. Hi, my name is Rich and I make easy to follow videos on how to use your iPhone and iPad. In fact, I've made a lot of videos, and honestly, I can't remember half the tips I put in those videos. Who could? Besides, my whole world is not my iPhone. But like it or not, my iPhone is with me most of the time, and I do need to learn how to use it as skillfully as possible. Today's video solves the problem of sharing, and by sharing, I mean sending something from your iPhone to someone else. Fortunately, you don't have to jump around and remember a dozen things to do this. Just a couple of things. Now, you may already know how to do some of this, but my guess is you'll learn something new if you stick around. So in this video, I'll show you how to set up the share sheet so it's not so confusing. I'll explain a little bit about that. And then I'll show you how to share a photo, how to share a contact, how to forward a text message in a new text message. That's kind of cool. And then how to share a note from Apple Notes. Now, you can do a lot of other stuff with the share sheet. This pretty much covers everything I need to do, so it probably hits the mark for you too. And the good news is that all you have to do to get started with this is press and hold. Let me show you what I mean. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is just how to set up the share sheet. So let's go into Photos. I've got a photo here of Justin I took with him. And let's say I want to share that photo. To trigger the share sheet, you little tap on this little square with an arrow coming out of it right there. And if I tap on that, now you can see I've got a whole bunch of stuff that just pops up on the screen. And what am I supposed to do? Well, if I want to share it via a text message, I can choose one of these people up here at the top. Maybe my sisters or my daughter, something like that, or my nephew. Or if I want to airdrop it, I can tap on airdrop. Airdrop allows you to share something on your phone with somebody else who has an Apple product that's nearby. And by nearby, I mean usually in the same room or the same home or something like that. And maybe I want to send it via a text message to someone who's not listed up here at the top, or maybe I want to email it. Or maybe I want to stick it into an Apple Note. I can do that, or the journal, or a number of different things here. All of this is contextual. So you may choose to share a photo and you have all kinds of stuff here, and then you may choose to share something else and almost none of that is there. So it's contextual based upon what you're sharing. So you can copy the photo, you can add it to an album, you can use it as a wallpaper. There's a whole bunch of different things in here. But what happens is this gets a little bit cluttered, and maybe you don't want to see a row of people up here. Or, like this one, here's an HVAC service that I must have sent a text message to sometime recently, and it pops up. I don't know why. But I can tap and hold on that if I don't want to see it, and I can tap Suggest Less, and it goes away. So now I have the more common people that I text up here. However, if you don't want to see that at all, if you just don't want that, you can go into Settings, and you can go to Apple Intelligence and Siri, and then you can slide down until you get to Show when sharing, and I've got that turned on, so I'm going to turn that off, and then we're going to go back to the photos and we're going to tap on share again, and now you'll see that list of folks that I had up here that I could text message to is gone, and it just cleans it up just a little bit. Now, if you'll notice also, if I slide over, you have an option of more, and you can tap on more. And here I've listed my favorites, and then here I have some down here that I can add. And if I go to Edit, and I don't want to see any of these things, I can begin to turn them off like this. I've just turned off reminders and journal and notes, and I'm going to hit the check mark, And then I'll hit check mark again. And now we don't have that stuff. Those have been removed. And so maybe you just want to clean it up that way. But those are the two ways you can use in settings and then using the more button to sort of clean up what you see here in the share sheet. So that's the first thing you can do, is kind of get that the way you want it. I would suggest maybe just leave it like it is until you figure out how to use the share sheet pretty good, and then you can take your time cleaning it up. Okay, so let's go back to how to share a photo. So again, I'm going to tap on photos. We've got a little Justin right there in his car, and we want to share that. So I'm going to tap on the share button, and it's real easy. I'm just going to tap on messages, and then I can just type in whoever I want to send it to and hit the send button, and that's it. It's that quick. And again, all I did was go to the share sheet. You can actually do this a little bit faster if you want to. You don't even have to go that way. If you've got your library here, here's me and Rhonda at the beach, so I'm just going to tap and hold, and I can go to share right from there. And I can share away, just like that. It's simple, and I can choose it. I can send it via mail or anything else, all by just tapping and holding. And that's how you share a photo. Well, as you might guess, sharing other things is very similar. If I want to share a contact and I go to contacts, I'm going to maybe tap on this pharmacy, and I'm going to tap share. And when you share a contact, you get a choice of sharing the company name, their phone number, and their address. Maybe you want to share all of that, so you just tap those. And then you hit the little check mark. And again, now you can share it via messages, mail, or whatever apps you have in there. But if you'll notice, I can share this one to a quick note, or I can save it to files. And again, this is contextual. There's not all the other stuff you saw there with photos, but this is what you can do with contacts. And so it changes with each type of item that you're sharing. Pretty simple. Tap, hold, share, and you're good to go. Just like that. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is just how to share part of a text message. And this is kind of strange, I know, but it has happened to me time to time. So if I go into messages, let me show you what I mean. And I find a message here, and I open it up. And maybe I have a long series of text messages with someone, and maybe they sent me an address, or they sent me phone number, or just something that I need to share with somebody else. If you go into messages, you can just tap and hold the whole thing, the section you want to send. And if you notice, nothing comes up here about sharing, but there is more. And if you tap on more, now you get the ability to forward that into another text message. So now if I want to send information about Brenda's flowers to my sister, I can hit the little arrow in the bottom right, and I can type in her phone number or her name and just hit the send button, and that's it. That's how you share something from within messages. And that's kind of cool. Lastly, I want to show you how to share a note. And again, very similar. We're just going to open up the Notes app. I'll go to All iCloud, and maybe here's a note on a video I want to share. You can just, again, tap and hold, go to share, and then you have your choices down here. And again, I can assign that to a contact, I can print that note, I can save it to files, I can airdrop it, I can send it by messages. Again, it's contextual, so you can do more things with a note than you can some of the other things like a contact. But again, you just tap it into messages, add in whoever you want to add as a message, and hit the send button, and you're good to go. Just as simple as that. The whole idea around this is just that you have the ability to share some of the more common things, and getting the hang of doing that just makes using your iPhone that much easier. So what do you think? Was there any tip that was new to you? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you found a better way to share stuff. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.